Welcome to another episode of Iokua Hates Everything. This time around, I will be covering Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC, and Wii. What do you say about a game like The Force Unleashed 2? Do you say it's bad? Yes. Do you say it's mediocre? No. You say it's good? No. Good doesn't even begin to describe this game. You cannot possibly call this game good. You calling it mediocre is like, that's an exaggeration. Mediocre is like the absolute peak. Like that's perfection for this game. Mediocre. it's when for most of the part it's so far down in the weeds that good does not exist. Good is some invisible. Good is God to an atheist. Like, that's what good is to this game. It is God to an atheist. Mediocre is as far as this game can see. Like, and even that, it's like, oh, mediocrity. How wonderful! I get to not suck for a little bit. Yay! Now, the game itself, you play the clone of Galen Starkiller Merrick, and basically you're out to find your girlfriend. That's the entire game in a nutshell. I mean, I'm skimming the details because I don't want to show any spoilers, but basically you're going through about 4 hours of force pushing the fuck out of things and whining about, "Where's my girlfriend? Where's Juno? Grubble, 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 grubble." I mean, you like look at this. I mean, like that was kind of amusing. I sliced the guy up and he lost his limbs. That's pretty much the only reason to use anything other than force push against your average regular enemy, because the grapbles are useless. The lightsaber's too slow. I mean, honestly, force pushes, they're all you need. They are the Swiss Army knife of the game. Maybe you look at the game, and the animation is superb, and the graphics are amazing. Like, they're very pretty. It looks great. And that's all it has going for it. It's pretty. That's all it has going for it. That's it. That is the only thing this game has in its favor. That it doesn't look like shit. And this is the moment where I just got angry at this game and never wanted to play it again. It's a shame it's only like one level in. Maybe actually no, two. It's Dagobah. Yeah, it's Dagobah. This is where Luke meets Yoda in the original trilogy. And Starkiller gets to meet Yoda too. Unfortunately, the level, I just finished it. You watched me go through the entire level. The cutscene at the end with my favorite character is longer than the entire level. The cutscene. The cutscene that wastes a character. I mean, Yoda shouldn't have even appeared in this game. They should never have sent you to Dagobah. They should have never sent you into the dark cave. It just makes me think that the people who made this game hated Star Wars. Like, they just did not want to make a Star Wars game. They didn't want anything to do with Star Wars. They thought George Lucas was a douchebag. I mean, yeah, he is a douchebag, but like they really hated George Lucas. Like, I get the feeling that people who made this game, they wake up in the morning and they wish George Lucas was dead. That, like, how do you disrespect the source material for something so much that you come out with this? That you come out with a game that the only thing that's good about it is how pretty it is. I mean, it's got a tacked on super force mode where you're angry and you get super strength. And there's the occasional enemy who's immune to the force. And you have to use your double lightsabers on them. Like, what kind of addition is that? The double lightsaber. In a game like Knights of the Old Republic, it makes a difference. In this, it's just there, to appease people who are like, ooh, This game has Starkiller using 2 lightsabers. I should, get this game. It's gotta be such an improvement. No. I mean, I did. It's hard for me to believe because I didn't like the first Force Unleashed very much either. I mean, yeah, it was an alright game, but it wasn't anything to write home about. But this, this makes that look like Force Push. Like so, it makes that game look amazing. Seriously, the Force Unleashed 2 makes the Force Unleashed look like it makes it look like God of War. It makes it look like Mass Effect. It makes it look like all of the best games that have come out this generation. It makes it look like Metal Gear Solid 4. Like, swear to God. I mean, from like a purely visual standpoint, this game does look better than those games. Well, the exception of Mass Effect 2 and God of War 3. But it's like, why? Why did they make this game? Why did they give it such simple gameplay? Why did they spend like all 30 or 40 million dollars of their budget on making it pretty? Like the plot is absolutely laughable. The bosses are like 30 minutes long and boring and atrocious. And like this guy is just this Gorog. It's big for the sake of being big. There's no reason why it's this large. No reason at all. They just made it. They just wanted to make it look like Starkiller was super powerful. That's it. That's the only reason it's that big. I mean, the plot of the game. Let's just get back to that for a second. It's like fanfic. It's like when you go on those websites with those creepy fangirls who write like their favorite character. It's basically it's like Kingdom Hearts fanfic, with the only real difference from if it was Star Wars is that Galen, Merrick, and Darth Vader aren't in love. Like that's like the only difference. That's it. The only difference is that he's not secretly in love with Darth Vader. And like the cherry on the shit sundae is this skin of Guybrush Threepwood. It's so bad. Like it's a very pretty game. So why did that not carry over to the gameplay and the story and the respect for the source material? I mean, just play the Dagobah level and you will know that the developers about this game did not give two shits about what they were making.